Hey, what's up, guys? How are you going? A little update on what I am doing in my life at the moment and how I am creating even more bigger, amazing, scary magic. So, if you're new to this channel, my name is Monique and I am living the life of a conscious creator. What does this mean? This means that I don't look at the 3D, that I look at how I can use my thoughts, my feelings, and my beliefs to create the life that I want. So I go in depth in my blog as well. I'll put the link in the description below. And sometimes you'll find me here, either reading from Seth books or posts of All Is Mind, or just things that came to me personally. So, my next adventure, as some of you know, I live in Berlin at the moment. I come from Amsterdam, from Holland, and I am going to New Zealand soon. So, I have 6 more weeks here in Berlin. Then I am shortly in Amsterdam before I take the plunge and go to New Zealand. So, this is a wish of mine for a long time. And why did I decide to finally do it, or how did it came about? Well, the bridge of incidents was that I got into a couple of fights here with one, the person that I live with, and two, at my part-time job at the yoga studio. And these are all this place I didn't want to be anymore anyway, but it was so comfortable and I magically created this amazing place at the water in a Kiez, I wanted to say that's German for in an area that I love, that I've always loved. And also the part-time thing, the part-time gig at the yoga studio doesn't fit me either. But I found out eventually, because I always look at my life like, okay, why is this happening? What is going on? Why am I here? Is this random? Nothing is random, obviously, but I always try to find out what is the reason behind I'm here, because there's always a reason. With regards to the yoga studio, a couple of really magical things happened there. And one is the creation of getting gifted this pretty expensive necklace that I've been eyeballing for so long and thinking, shall I invest money in this? No, I think it's overpriced because it's gold, but it's not pure gold. It's like vergoldet would be the German term. Gold plated, it's in English. So I wrote a blog about it. I'm not going to tell you the story here. I'll put the link in the description. And then with regards to the house, I wanted to move for a long time already. I felt like, actually, this doesn't suit me anymore, the house itself. I won't go into details, but it was also comfortable and I got a bit lazy. And I tend, maybe you recognize it, to get a bit lazy when it comes to things that I want and think, I will do it, but not now. I don't feel ready yet. The question is, when are you ready, right? So my higher self, my inner self, created some situations for me that prompted me to take action. And while at first I thought, okay, I'm going to go to Goa to do a yoga teacher training and I'm going to stay there for longer. Through thinking about why I chose Goa and realizing it was an easy way out, because actually my dream is to go to New Zealand and Australia, and it has been for a longer time. I have been there a couple of times already, and I cannot explain why it is a dream. I just know it is a pull, like my heart desires to be there. And why? I will find that out when I'm there, and I will obviously share it with you. So through the thought process of really feeling and thinking, why am I actually choosing Goa? And when I'm honest, honest to myself and to you, but mostly to myself, it was because of the money. I thought, well, I'll be able to easily sustain myself in Goa, in India, for a couple of months. And that is never a reason that I do anything, because the money will appear that I need to be able to sustain myself in a first world country like New Zealand or Australia. Yeah. So I'm thinking, what else should I tell about this? But I will go more into detail as time goes on with regards to this because there's so much more to tell. But this is the first biggie that I wanted to share with you. And in the weeks to come, what I'm going to share with you is how I manifested my dream trip to Australia years ago and how the magic unfolded there and how that helped me now to trust to take this leap. Because to be honest, or actually no, I'm not going to share that here on video. I'm going to share that on a later point and maybe in my program, I don't know yet. Because the second biggie is that I'm finally ready to launch my own program to help people create what they believe is not really possible for them yet, but obviously is already a fact for a future version of you. I'm still working on, okay, what will be the angle, because I will teach, like, the curriculum is ready. The angle isn't completely ready yet. It will probably be feel the fear and do it anyway, but it could also change a little over time. So that's it for now. I would love to hear your feedback and I would love to hear from you. What is it that you need to hear and what are you waiting for before you do that one thing that you feel your heart's is your heart's desire, but you're not doing yet? Let me know in the comments. Big hug. If you feel it a bit too much to comment or to writing it down in the comments, then send me a private email. Wishing you a beautiful day and see you soon. Ciao, ciao.